Hi there, how you doing today? So I threw up an intro video on my new YouTube channel, and it just says, hey, I'm going to be making some videos and sharing some techniques and tools and such. And so I thought I would do sort of a little longer intro video as far as a little bit about myself, so that people can understand where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this, and a little bit about my backstory. I won't go all the way back to, hey, I was born in, I don't know, Stockton, California. That's where I was born. I won't go clear back there, but I will be talking about some of my belief systems that were created from a young age, that I have been able to change. So anyway, I actually, about 4 years ago, I sort of woke up. I kind of started used to saying it was kind of like my awakening, and then I kind of changed it to the remembering, because I think we get shut down and we don't remember these beautiful souls that we came to earth as, and all of the magical and miraculous things that we're supposed to be doing, and remembering who we are. So I think we just kind of have this forgetting, if you will, and that kind of goes back to the belief systems that get kind of put on us. And so our job, I believe, is to really assess all of the belief systems and to really let go of all of the patterns that we created due to those belief systems, so that we can live a better life. So about 4 years ago, I kind of woke up and went, you know what? I am just really not living to my full potential. And I see that my future is not really what I want it to be. And I have a lot of good years left to live, and I need to make some different choices so that I can actually change my life. And so in the past 4 years, I've made a lot of changes. I lost 100 pounds. I got separated and divorced and sold a house and moved and quit job, and a lot of things I've done in the last 4 years, and they've all been super positive and very healing. And I kind of took over my wellness overall. And I have in the past lost a lot of weight and gained a lot of weight. I wouldn't even want to say how much, because it's kind of crazy. I just grew up in that time period where, everything was about looks, and everything was just there. You're like searching for perfection that doesn't really exist. And so I actually decided one day that it really starts internally, that everything is based on the foundation of your internal spiritual wellness. And that I really started to say, you know what, I've got to change my perceptions and how I feel about myself inside before anything else can change. And so I really focused on being present, actually being in the moment, and being aware of all the choices I was making, all of the decisions I had made, and really looking and being aware of what triggers me, and why does that trigger me? Why do I get so upset about things? And why do I let all of those things alter my everyday life? And that's really how I lost the weight. It was more about, I started internally and started really finding out who Pam is and what does Pam want. Because you can change a lot of things on the outside, and yet you're still stuck with what's going on the inside, and you're still stuck with your same perceptions. You can quit a job, and you can, start a new relationship or get out of a relationship or what have you, but you're still left with yourself and your beliefs and your systems. And if you do not heal, or maybe I wouldn't even like to use the word heal, because I don't know if that's really what it is anymore. I kind of believe it's more about really going back and trying to assess all of your belief systems and the patterns you put into place to survive and to take care of that little inner child that had things happen to them back in the day. And it's about releasing, but it's about being aware so that you actually can have those patterns release you. I kind of like to say it's like you're in a big balloon, and you're in the basket in the big balloon, and there's all these ties tying you down to the ground. And as you become aware, and as you ask the questions, why do I feel this way? What are my beliefs around this? Can I change the beliefs that I have around this? Are they even real? Because so much of our growing up, we have something happen and then we have a perception about it and we make up a whole story. So if we are making up stories in our minds, why would we not make up positive stories? Why do we make up the negative stories and then believe the negative stories? It's just kind of ridiculous when you think about it. So if we're using our mind to the best of the ability, then we should be making up good stories, positive stories that are going to help us not just survive, but thrive. But anyway, so I think it all starts internally. And then as you change what you can change internally and your perceptions about life and questioning everything, you really start to get back down to who you really are. And those ties that are tying you down when you're in that basket and that big balloon is above you just kind of start popping. They just kind of go away. You're not forcing them. You're not trying to cut them. You just start becoming your authentic self, the person that you were meant to be, living this human experience as this spirit. And you start saying, you know, I'm going to make it the best I can make my life. And it's really your choice. It's really your choice. I like to say, you know, new day, new choice, different life. You can change your life and you can have a new life. And I am a perfect example of that. So I really do want to share some of the things that I do. And one of the things that I have been doing for the last 4 years is I journal every morning. And this is not a journal of like, oh, I did this today and I did that today. And, you know, I'm going to go do this. It's really thoughts. It's just really thoughts and beliefs and writing down the things that bother me and then trying to find a solution for them. And so journaling and meditation, and I'm not saying like sit in hours of meditation. I'm like, if you can just sit in quiet and you know, try to go to a higher place, to your higher self. I mean, one of my techniques, how I started it was when I close my eyes and I'm just doing not a guided meditation. I love guided meditations, but if I'm just doing, I kind of do my own guided meditation, but basically close my eyes, take some deep breaths. Breaths are really important. Breath work is really important. You'll hear me talk about that a lot. I saw myself get in an elevator and I would go to the first floor and then the second floor and the third floor. And as I was going up this elevator, I was going up in my awareness of myself and going to my higher being. So when I got off on the 6th floor, I have raised to the higher self. And then I know that that's where I am. And I'm kind of like in my ego's not there. It's just spirit. It's just who I am internally. And trying to find that authentic self. Sometimes I go into a big, huge room and there's all these books. It's a big library. And I'm sitting and I'm looking just at the books in front of me. All the books from the past, all my chapters in the past are blacked out because I can't go back. And those are all the past. And everything forward from exactly where I'm sitting is all dark. It's all gray. And I can only see where I'm sitting right there. And I'm in that book and I'm in that chapter. I'm on that day. I'm in that hour. I'm in that minute. And I just focus on that minute. So sometimes I do that and I just focus and I'm there and I'm breathing and I just listen. And as I have thoughts, the thoughts go by. If there's anything I'm worried about, I see my spirit guides over here. We all have these guides, whether they're family members that have gone on before us or what have you. They have boxes. And if there's anything I'm worried about, I grab that, I give it to them, they put it in the box and they take it away. Because I can't do anything about that right now. So they're going to take it away and they're going to handle it. The universe, higher power, creator, God, however you want to say it, they're just going to take care of that because there's nothing I can do about it right now. So they take care of it. It's a beautiful thing. It's gone. The other thing I might do that I did when I first started meditating is I sit and I'm just sitting there and all the people that have gone on before me, friends, family, they all are there with me and they all have their hands on my back because we are supported, and we can ask for help from the other side, and we can ask for them to support us. And so I just sit and I have all these hands and hands and hands and hands. I go back and back, all these people that support me. So these are just some of the things that I do. And I also pull cards, and I'll get into that and show you some of that. But I just kind of wanted to explain where I come from. I've had 2 divorces. I'm a product of a divorced family, which really set up a lot of my beliefs. About almost 10 years ago, I left the religion that I had been raised in, and that was huge. And I have sort of a story about that. And I really do want to help people just really let go of the things that trigger you and that bother you in relationships, in life, with kids, and just share with you some of the things that I've done. And I use other people. I listen to a lot of people. I don't think I have anything new to share. I just have a way that I did it. And I just really want to, we think we live in isolation. We just think that we're all by ourselves and we're the only ones that ever felt this way, that have ever had feelings like this. And so, but what we realize is that we're all human and we're all here to help each other. And so, like I said in my little intro, if I can help one person, if somebody sees in me themselves and goes, oh gosh, I know how she feels, or I felt that way, and I can't believe she did this, and maybe I could listen and learn something. So if I can teach, guide, help, just with some of the wisdom that I've learned over the years, then that's basically what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to be vulnerable, and I'm going to be an open book, and I'm not going to do it perfectly. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I just had to share. I just can't not do this. And it's not comfortable for me at all. But it is something that I feel compelled to do. So I hope that you check in every now and then, and I don't know how often I'll be doing the videos. I can't make any promises because I'm just going to be open. I'm going to do things as I am intuitively guided to do. And so, hey, here we go. And this will just, I don't know, let's have some fun and let's learn some things, and let's just get to a better place and really enjoy the time that we have left here. With the people and the things that we're really supposed to be doing. So anyway, that's my story so far. There's a lot more, but that's a little bit, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.